Kirk Duckwall, the House Geek here with Mastermind, the market, your real estate stats update for the Twin Cities area. Well, are we in a roller coaster market with roller coaster rates? Well, we'll get into that in just a second, but first I want to mention our free upcoming class, Hack Home Buying. We're going to be touching on things like the formula to find the best interest rate. It's not just calling up different lenders and asking them what their rate is today. There's actually a formula that if you know it, you can bring it forward to truly find the best rates out there, as well as where, when, and how to find the best deals on homes here in the Twin Cities, and a whole bunch more. I'm going to put a link in for that class. Come check that out. Again, complimentary class. Grab your tickets for that. Okay, let's dive into the market and see what we have going on this week. Okay, looking at the showings per week per listing, median sale price range 5.06 dropping off to 4.83. This is in comparison to last year's 4.49. So what we're seeing there is that as more listings are coming onto the market, the total number of showings per listing is slowing down. So we're tracking a little bit behind there, 2% in comparison to last year. However, total showings, so the number of buyers that are actually out there, up by 6%. So we can see week over week, 3503 up to 3568. Okay, kind of zooming in on that one a little bit. This is a little bit of that roller coaster I'm talking about. As we are seeing rates move, we're seeing that showing activity bouncing around a lot more than we did last year. So we can see we got up to 3575, then back down to like 3425, moving back up and just kind of going back and forth. And we expect that trend to continue with that higher showing activity. You see, last year, once we peaked, we kind of steadily had fallen off. So this is a good sign out there for sellers that we're seeing that little bit stronger showing activity. Okay, a couple other notable points here is days on market moving back up from its low. We're now up to 25.3 average days on market. Cancellation rate coming in at 6% of the time. And the market meter is at a 5.65. So honing in on that a little bit. Yeah, that peak of the coaster, right? We topped out at a 7.17, so kind of a medium seller's market range. Now we're back into stable market. But as mentioned just a minute ago, we're just kind of bouncing along there. All right, new listings into the marketplace week over week, up a little bit. Pending sales on the rise as well, up to 1129. And inventory. This is what I was talking about at the beginning. So we have that inventory that's a little stronger than last year, a little more homes out there, which is slowing down that showings per listing average. So that inventory over last year is up 5.7% and up week over week to 8386 up to 8663. All right, on the front of interest rates, yeah, this is more the roller coaster. We're just really bouncing around on rates. Got down as low as a 6.6 back in that April timeline, and then just moving up and down close to 7% now. Now, just checking a little bit earlier today, it does look like the bond market's performing a little better, so we may see the rates retreat back there. But yeah, this is taking the buyers in, taking them out as they don't quite know where to play these rates out with. Okay, so how should you really handle this? So for sellers out there, we do have stronger buyer activity, and we expect kind of this bouncing along through the next probably 45, 60 days into that late June, early July. I think there's still opportunity to get a good price out there with the market meter in that stable market range. You should see sale prices probably within that 98 to 100% range there. Now, for buyers, the opportunity lies as this more inventory comes on and those days on market pick up. And you're going to just kind of see more homes that sit longer, which is more opportunity to negotiate. Always be aware though, those shined up listings that look great online and look great in person and were priced right, yeah, they're still probably going to be highly competitive. But any ones with blemishes or maybe don't look as great online or need the carpet replaced or cabinets painted or something like that, that's where you're going to see that opportunity start to really show its face. As always, I hope you found this information valuable. And if you haven't come to one of our free classes, come check out that Hack Home Buying this next Wednesday. Take care and have a good one.